Hello students and welcome back to this new session. Here I am continuing with one more problem on verification of convolution theorem. As you see, there are two functions given to you. F of t is equal to cos at and g of t is equal to cos bt. Okay, let's start the solution. First let us consider the Laplace transform of f of t. The Laplace transform of f of t, which is nothing but the Laplace transform of cos at, it is s divided by s square plus a square. I will call this as f bar of s. Similarly, the Laplace transform of g of t is nothing but the Laplace transform of cos bt, which is s divided by s square plus b square. So this, let us call it as to be g bar of s. Let us call this to be the g bar of s. Okay, this is the first step. Now let us work for its convolution. The convolution of f of t star g of t. Let us work for its convolution. By definition, it is defined to be integration from u going from 0 to t, f of u, write the definition, g of t minus u du. Okay, now let us substitute the functions f of u and g of t minus u here. So it is equal to integration u going from 0 to t. What is f of u? It is cos a u. In place of t you have to write u, that's it, into cos of bt. In place of t you are going to write t minus u, so it will be cos bt minus bu, okay, into du. Now it is cos a cos b form, cos of a into cos of b, so you can apply cos a cos b formula here to simplify this. So it is nothing but half, I will take it outside. What is cos a cos b? Cos a cos b, it is equal to half cos of a plus b plus cos of a minus b. This formula you all know very well. I am going to use it here. Okay. So this is equal to half under integral sign u going from 0 to t. I am just using the same formula. It is cos of au plus bt minus bu, adding both, plus cos of au minus bt plus bu you will get, because a minus b you are doing. So this is your a, this is your b. Au minus bt, minus of minus, plus bu du you will get. Okay. Now let us integrate it. So half, now make a note, you are integrating only with respect to u. So the coefficients with respect to u only should come in the denominator. So the integration of cos of this term is sine of the same term divided by the coefficients of u. So it is a minus b, plus integration of cos is again sine au minus bt plus bu divided by the coefficients of u only, so a plus b. Okay, this from u going from t, u going from 0 to t. So write it. I hope it is clear up till here. Now this is equal to half. Let us put the upper and lower limits. If you put t, u as t, so u as t means what? It will be sine at plus bt minus bt. Plus bt minus bt will get cancelled. Only sine at will be left in the first term. Sine at divided by a minus b you are left with. Okay. Plus, now you put u as t, sine of at minus sine minus bt sine of at plus minus bt plus bu. Bu means bt you will get, plus bt minus bt will again cancel. You will have sine at divided by a plus b. Okay. Minus the lower limit. When you put t as 0, u as 0, this is 0, this is 0. You will have sine bt minus sine bt divided by a minus b. Again minus sign in between. Sine of this is 0, this is 0 when u is 0. So sine of minus bt you will get. Now sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. You all know it very well. So that minus sign of the lower limit, see, minus the lower limit we were doing. So there is no minus sign here, so it will be minus into plus, it will be minus. Minus sign of the lower limit we have to write, and there is plus here, but sign of minus bt you will get. Sign of minus bt if you get here, it will be minus sign bt. So minus of minus plus sin bt divided by a minus b you will get, a plus b, sorry. This is up till here. Okay. Now further, yes. Now you do one thing, half. You can take a 1 divided by, sorry, sine of 80 you can take common. 1 divided by a minus b plus 1 divided by a plus b you can do. Similarly, you take sin bt common plus sin bt common. You have 1 divided by a plus b minus 1 divided by a minus bc. Now simplify this. It is half sin 80 a plus b plus a minus b divided by a square minus b square plus sin bt a minus b minus of a plus b over a square minus b square in the denominator. Now denominator is common to both, 2 times a square minus b square, I will write it as it is. Now if you see, plus b minus b will get cancelled, you will left with 2a sin bt sin 80 plus here plus a minus a will get cancelled, minus 2b you are left with. So minus 2b sin bt you are left with. Now again that 2 you can take common, you will have 1 by a square minus b square into a sin bt, a sin 80 minus b sin bt. This is the convolution of the two functions. Okay. This is simply the convolution. Now we have to work for the Laplace transform of the convolution. Half work is done. Again half work is remaining. So we have got the convolution of the two functions f of t star g of t is equal to 1 divided by a square minus b square into a sin 80 minus b sin bt. Okay. Let us substitute that here and then take the Laplace transform on both the sides so as to verify it. Okay. I'll just do it here. I'm erasing all the work. You can just revise your video and take a recap on all those things. So just see here, you have this to be 1 divided by a square minus b square, a sin 80 minus b sin bt you had got. Last step, last answer for this. Okay. Now we'll take the Laplace transform for this. The Laplace transform for f of t star g of t is equal to what? It should be the Laplace transform, the Laplace transform of 1 divided by a square minus b square in the bracket a sin 80 minus b sin bt. Okay. 1 divided by a square minus b square, I will keep it outside. A is there. Laplace transform of sin 80, it is a divided by a square plus s square. So that a and this a becomes a square divided by s square plus a square minus. Similarly here you will have b, and Laplace transform of sin bt is b divided by sin s square plus b square. So b into b in numerator, you will get b square s square plus b square in the denominator. Now take the LCM and further simplify this. So have 1 by s square, a square, 1 divided by a square minus b square into a square into s square plus b square minus b square into s square plus a square divided by s square plus a square into s square plus b square. You will get it something like this. Now try to simplify this further. 1 divided by a square minus b square. You have s square a square minus plus a square b square minus s square b square minus a square b square divided by s square plus a square into s square plus b square, the same thing. Now you see this and this is getting cancelled. You can take s square common. S square if you take common, you have a square minus b square inside the bracket divided by s square plus a square and s square plus b square in the denominator. Now these two things will again get cancelled. You are left with s square divided by s square plus a square into s square plus b square. Or this can be written as s divided by s square plus a square into s divided by s square plus b square. Now if you just see this, this is but f bar of s, and if you see this, it is g bar of s. So this completes the solution for this problem. If you still have any doubts, you can do ask me in my WhatsApp group and clear your doubts. Okay, continue in my next session.